Again, GSMC Sports Network. That way you can gain access to all of our exclusive content that we post daily. And if you'd like to support our network and our company, you can do so by following the link in the ticker below. It's streamelements.com/GSMC-sportsnetwork./tip. Once again, it's streamelements.com/GSMC-sportsnetwork./tip. Once again, all the support that you guys show us is greatly appreciated, and none of this is possible without you guys, the fans. So we're just so grateful for everything that you guys do for us, and that when you guys tune in, it's an honor and it's a privilege to share with you guys my insight on the world of basketball. And with that being said, guys, let's get right into it. So, as the headline says, 76ers are planning to sign Kelly Oubre Jr. As you guys know, Kelly Oubre is a late free agent signing for this offseason. He's coming from, the Charlotte Hornets, and this past season, though he only played 48 games due to injury, he averaged 20.3 points per game, which is a career high. He also shot a career high 43% from the field and averaged in 30 minutes. As you guys know, he tore a ligament in his right hand, which cost him a chunk of time. But when he did play, he was extremely efficient, and he has shown, after being 7 years into the league, he has shown the development that many GMs saw when he came out of Kansas. And this is the player that Washington was hoping that he would develop into when they had him. As you guys know, he started his career in Washington and then got traded to Phoenix, and spent some time in Golden State as well before landing in Charlotte in 2021. And this is going to be a big pickup for Philly, because Philly lost Jordan Yang and Jalen McDaniels and Shake Milton, some key pieces to their bench last year. Specifically Jordan Yang, who was a great shooter coming off the bench, and a great rebounder, and Shake Milton, who was one of the best backup point guards in the NBA. The stats wouldn't show, his play would show in film. So Kelly Oubre Jr. is going to be a huge addition to Philly. He's going to fill a defensive role coming off the bench, and he's going to provide a lot of energy. This is a guy who is extremely explosive, does a good job crashing the boards, can be a great defender when he wants to be. Does a great job of scoring without the ball, moving without the ball, playing off the ball, playing within the offense. He's more than a 3-and-D guy. He can play make to an extent as well, and he's a great rebounder. That's one of the things that he's been known for, are that one of the underrated parts of his game is his rebounding prowess. And obviously he's a great shooter, specifically off the catch, but he's shown the ability to, like I said, score not only off the ball but create his own shot as well. The ball doesn't stick when it's in his hands, and he's used to playing with a primary ball handler. He's played with point guards like John Wall. He's played with guards like Devin Booker. He's played with Steph Curry. He's played with Melo. So he's used to guards that are less Steph Curry, but more so John Wall and Melo, guys that are kind of ball dominant and need to create plays with the ball in their hands. So he's used to playing with those types of guards. So it won't be a problem for him adjusting to playing with James Harden, or even Joel Embiid at that. For guys where the ball sticks in their hands. And I think this is a great pickup, highly underrated pickup for Philly. And this just vaults Philly back into the top 3 in the Eastern Conference. I'm still a proponent that when Philly's healthy, that this is a team that is in contention to win the Eastern Conference, right up there with Milwaukee, right up there with Miami, right up there with Boston as some of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. And I still believe that if Philly was able to pull out that Game 7 against Boston, that they would have made it to the NBA Finals. Though they would have lost to Denver, I do think they would have been able to get past Miami. Despite the great play that Miami was exhilarating during that playoff run. But this is a great pickup for Philly, and Kelly Oubre is going to get a chance to show his talent and his skill set in a slightly bigger market than than Charlotte. And a lot of people have forgotten Kelly Oubre because he was playing in a mid-market and a little bit of a smaller franchise such as Charlotte. But him being in Philly is going to get a chance for him to showcase his talent and his skill set, and to show that he's developed into a solid NBA player, and that he's starting to come to his prime with it being his 7th year in the league. So great pickup for Philly. Great pickup for Philly right here. But guys, in our next segment, we're going to be discussing, is AAU culture stunting the development of youth basketball here in America? We're going to be covering all of that in the second segment of our show, so be sure to stick around. You are not going to miss it.